part 2, making an axe handle. Nice light little handle, gonna make a nice light little axe. Showed you the end of the other one, I've showed you the axe. And it slides on there nicely, just a tap, it's gonna seat, but I don't want to seat it yet. Whoops, that's what happens. Now, I'm using a hobby rasp, they call those, to just get the, wherever the hatchet marked it out. Those are actually chips on the floor from where I finished up with the hatchet. You saw in the other videos I've used the Estwing carpenter's hatchet, which is a very nice tool, by the way. They're currently, you can get them, they're made. You can get them with the rubber handle or the leather handle. I like the leather. If kept dry, there's nothing wrong with that handle. But this is the next step, and it takes a little while, but it's kind of relaxing work to get the hatchet marks out. And give it a nice shape. You can kind of get the general idea of how that all goes. I don't think we need 20 minutes of watching me rasp a piece of wood. I prefer to use hickory when making handles, bitter walnut or hickory when I have it, but I didn't have a piece long enough, so I used a piece of ash, and I mean it works. It's a good rugged handle. Neither hickory nor ash will take any weather. You leave them out in wet and slop, and they'll rot and snap off in no time. I don't really expect to use this little axe a whole lot. I do like my Estwings for rough work. They're, you know, they take a pretty good beating with that steel handle, and they're easy to sharpen. And the new one I bought, I probably use that one quite a bit. I like that one. Oh, that one I probably should get out and use more too. That was my great-grandfather's Black Raven. That was my dad's Collins. And I have a Collins. And another project you can't see that's out of focus is a Kelly flint edge up there. But that and the next step I'll do just a little bit of. This is loud, you won't be able to hear me. I used the sander up on this end, but I haven't sanded the rest of it. Another thing I do when finishing them up, smoothing them up, shaping them, is I scrape a lot. That gives them a nice smooth finish, and it removes a lot of wood when you're getting a final shape down to what you want. I gotta run out to my shed and get a hacksaw and make the wedge for it still. That doesn't take long. I'll try to get a little footage of that. Anyway, this will be the first part of part 2. And really hasn't done much since part 1, but I just wanted to get a little bit of footage of the procedure I used. And there it is. The handle's pretty well completed. I just got to do something that makes me happy with that end, because I'm not happy with that. And when it sets overnight, I'll saw the wedge off. You saw me putting the boiled linseed oil on, and it sets good and straight. I mean, that's right about where you want it for a contact point, I think. Probably not going to use this a whole lot, but anyway, I needed one more. Okay, got her sanded, smoothed down, drilled a hole, put a lanyard in it, and we're ready. I put linseed oil, and I put the handle in. I had a lot of trouble getting the handle in where that had been bent on the end, where that had been beaten so bad, but I got it in, and it's really tight, and it really feels good. Got it thinned down nicely. It's nice and light. Now I'm going to put some linseed oil on the handle, and for this I'm going to use boiled linseed oil to put on the handle. I used raw linseed oil on this part in the wedge, because raw linseed oil actually dries slower and it keeps the natural moisture in and the foreign moisture out. That's what you want. And all I do to put that on, I had to buy a can of this because I couldn't find my old can of the other one there. They used to use raw linseed oil. It was quite popular when people painted with oil paint for houses, oil-based paints before latex, and it kept the paint from drying too fast. It dried better with and all I do is just keep chasing this old rag around. Get it in a fourth there. Pour some on it. Alright, hound dog, you think there's something to eat? Whoops. And I just rub it on like that. I don't care if it gets on the leather, it won't hurt it at all. Just rub it in like that. Matter, little dog, come on. You can come over here, it's alright. It's just a camera, it won't hurt you. The dog's all scared of the camera, my wife's dog. Yeah, I'm getting that oil I spilled. Let me get that picked up first. There, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you're all interested in that. Yeah, you like to smell that, do you? You might give it a coat or two of this. I might even wipe it down with, don't eat that. Don't eat that. That stuff might make you sick. Okay, jump down. I got the camera going. Call your dog here.
Dolly, Dolly. Dolly, dear.
Come on, your boss wants you. Go see her. Anyway, that's all I do. And that's what it'll look like. It won't change color much. Feel bad at all. I may give it a couple coats of that before I'm done. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm going to make a sheath for it eventually. Been up processing a little wood with it. Yeah, stop chopping on my firewood. I'm not going to have any left. Real handy little axe.